Dear students, so today we are going to create some cartoon smoke. So that will be so we'll be creating a particle and then we'll be creating, apart from this, we'll be taking a image of a train, and then we'll be creating image of smoke in PShop. So this is the steps we will be following, and then we will apply smoke on particle. So that's how it will work. So let's follow the steps one by one. So first we'll create the particles here. Then before creating a particle, we'll take image of a train. So let's go to the net and say cartoon train. So this cartoon train images we are browsing, and let's take some simple train because that's just image. You can see this kind of smoke can create the train, and let's say, for example, you can take even this train also, but in this one I have to remove the background also. So I'm looking for this is also a good train, so we can take this one. So let's see, do we get it with background or without background? I think this train is good. So we have this train. Let's download this and see. So it's pretty good quality train. So we need to download this. So where did it have option download here? So I'll say save. So I'll say this is one more train which I had downloaded. You can use any of them, but I'll be using the new one. So I'll delete the train and let's rename this. So that's the train which you downloaded. So but it came with the background. I don't need the background, so I'll be taking it to Photoshop, and I'll change it to, yes, it doesn't have background actually, it's good. So anyway, we will be importing this image to our software. So let's go back to Unity and just drag and drop this train. So this train is here. I don't need to take anything. I can just simply take a simple plane here, and the plane I can change the direction, something like this. So I'm going to take it 90 degree here. So 90 degree in minus, maybe that I have to see. So I can scale this and simply drag and drop the train here. So that's what we get, and I think I need to change the direction to 90 degree like this. Okay, that's how I get it. So I don't need image, so I can just change the direction like this. So again we got it to 90 degree here, and 180 here. So that's a value which we are getting. Now we need to remove the background. So go to the train and you can say alpha is transparent. So that's how it will change it to transparent object. You can see the background is gone. Same here also I need to apply. So what I can do on this place is I can go to the rendering, and the rendering I have opaque. I can change it to cutout. So once I change it to cutout, the background will not come. So I want like the train will come from this direction, it will go this direction. So that's my plan. So let's put this guy here. So what else I need to put? First of all, I need to change my background here. Main camera is here, and I have skybox, and background is here, and field of view is also good. What I need is I want to change some color of the background. So what do we get here? We get this color. And can I change the floor or something, or else I need to change my ratio. That it can be something like this. So that's a good angle. So let's get this train here. So for now I will be changing the train like this. So that's how it's going to work. And that will be a good ratio for train to work like this. Okay, next thing is to create a particle here. So I'll say I want to create effects and particle system, and that particle system I exactly want to keep that I can change the name as a plane. I'll say as a train. That's a train, and that is my smoke. I want to put a smoke in this, so I'll rename it as a smoke. So as a smoke here, I need to move it exactly where is my whole thing. So I need to move it in y direction, I think. Yeah, it says z actually. So I need to change it to z. Z is 9 degree. So I can keep it 9 also. So 9 value here and 9 value here also. So that's how I get it here. The smoke. Exactly 9. I don't want any rotation, so I'll say rotation is equal to 0. So next thing is to move it exactly over here. So that's where the whole thing will be working. So that's my setting for right now. So I'll just save this file today. That I will be saving it for the example of Wednesday and Tuesday. We have, I'll save it as a smoke. So that's how it is here. So now let's create a image for the smoke. So for that purpose we'll be going to Photoshop, and I will take pixel size 1K by 1K 1K here, so it will be high res image. And I can change the background. I can remove the background also. I don't need any background actually. So I need to create a shape of the smoke here. So let's take the brush, and I can keep my brush size like this. And I want the background to be black, exactly black. So let's create some smoke shape here. So I can create it like this. So that's how it works here. So let's keep this only, no problem. We'll add background here. So I'll take one more layer, and the layer will go just below that. And I want to fill the color in the background. So can I fill the color here? Some dark color, something like this. So I can fill the color, and I do not want anything here. So what I'll do, I just delete the color. So select this layer. So it's easy to delete the color. So go to eraser and erase the color from here. Control Shift I for selection, and then erase the color. That's color we get here. So I need to fill a little bit more, maybe here. So I need to change this color. So we get complete. Now we need to have some outline, darker color. So I'll create one more layer. So this color, this layer will have little bit lighter shade than the other one. I'll create again, so I can have a little bit smooth images actually. So I want to go for smoothness. So I want it to be fairly smooth cloud. So I can simply create something nearby like this, something here, not very prominent, just the simple one. So that's how we get it here. Then again some sharper images. So I just put the black color here again, and the sharper mode, and small size. So one more layer for this, and simply have this. Since I'm working with the mouse, so I'm not getting a right shape, but this is how you can do. So that's what is the color right now. So I can save the whole thing by moving the background. So I'll save it as a, this is the shape here. So what I'll do is I'll move entire thing in the center. That's how it's centered. Now just save this as a, I want to save it this one as a PNG, and I'll say cartoon smoke. So that's what it is. That's it. So I put the same image. in the output here. So I'll say cartoon smoke. That's we created right now. That's the one. So I'll be putting it here. I'll say cartoon smoke. So again, I want to change the background. I want to remove the background. So I'll go for alpha is transparent and apply, and that's we have the alpha. And I will apply this on the smoke plane. So we have the smoke here. You can see that. And I want to again change the smoke thing. So I'll go for the opaque to cutout. So what we get the smoke like this. So that's how we get it here. If you are not able to see properly, I'll change the size of the smoke, so you'll get it better. And one more thing you can do is you can simply select both of them and move a little bit more toward the camera, something like this. So that's how we have it here. Now I'll change the properties of the color here. So first of all, let's go and change the start size. I can keep it as a random, so I want to keep between two sizes, maybe 3 and 4. So that's the difference between them. It means some of them will be having 3 size, some of them will be having 4 size. And speed is okay. No, I don't want to change anything in the speed. And lifetime, I don't want so much smoke coming down, so I want the lifetime maybe 3 or 2 something. So because it's not visible in the camera, so I can go maybe 2 also, lifetime thing. So, and that's the one, but I want them to go small once they dissolve completely. So I'll go back and I'll change size over lifetime. That's a very important property. The size over lifetime, you can see it is being just reversed. So I want it a different way. I want the start should be big and end should be small. So that's how it is here. You can see smoke is getting 0. Next thing is what I want for the smoke is you can simply create a toy car also in 3D. The one which we have put as an image, you can create a 3D car, and then you can simply sorry, not 3D car, a 3D train, and simply link this smoke with the train. So that's what we have done. And next thing is we have to play a little bit more with the velocity. I want this to move toward the direction of x, a little bit toward this direction, because I want it to give a feel of movement. So for the movement thing, what I'll do is I will change to velocity, not velocity, I'll go for velocity over lifetime. So click on this, and I want to have the velocity in x direction, maybe 2. You can see it's started moving toward the right side. Maybe I can give 3 also. Maybe I can give 3 also. I think I have just by mistake changed the size over lifetime. Maybe like this. Add key like this. Yes. So that's how we have. If you want less of the smoke, you can directly go there and play with the emission. You can have less emission also, maybe around 8. So it is having less of the particles. So it's moving toward backside. Also, you want more of that, you can simply add the value, maybe less than 5, so it will go back like this. So that's whole thing right now. Next thing, I want to play with the opacity, because all of them are visible properly. As you pause it, you will see all of them are properly visible. So what I want to do is I want them to be dissolved at the end. So I will go back to my color. So color over lifetime, click on this, and this is what we have. So I can change it to gradient. It's already gradient, and let's see, I want the color to go 0. So I'll say 0 here. So as you can see, once I'm going 0 and I'm having, you can have multiple colors also, like a little bit darker color here. So you can see as I'm moving, you see the color is changing. That's a dark color. And what do we have? We have white color here, and again white color here. So if I play around, you will see the difference here. Now let's play. So you see they are dissolving. All of them are dissolving. You want the smoothness over here, you can get it smooth also. You can have one color here, and if you play around with the property, yeah, it was completely going to 0, something like this. So what if you don't use this one and you use the color start color? So start color will be having different output. It will not be as you are having. You can see the output is like this, but from the starting itself it will have the 0 effect. But the other one, if you see that if you're moving it, it is having like this effect like this. So it is a different one because it is called start color. I don't want to start with this color. I want to, on the lifetime itself, I want it to get dissolved. So I'm not playing with this one. I'm changing the property of color over lifetime. So that's the one which I would like to work on. So now it's turn to animate this car and this train here. So what we can do is, I can first of all I can reduce a little bit more. So I'll want less like this. So that's what it is here. And next thing is color over lifetime, color over speed. That's okay. Color over speed is different thing. It's like when you play it fast, it will change the color faster. If you play it slow, it will change the color slow. So I'm not willing to work on this. I'm willing to work with the color over lifetime. As it moves, as the lifetime moves, the color should change. So that's the one. So if I move the smoke, we'll see the effect like this. So I'm not willing to move. I want to move the whole train with the smoke over here. So I need to play the animation for the purpose. So what I'm doing is I am going to I have two ways to do that. Either I can make the smoke child of the train, something like this. So now it is connected with the train. So once you move it, it is here. But you can see something has been done wrong with the smoke size. So that's not a right way again. So what I'll do, I will be creating a empty object that will be called, I can change it as a move train, so, or train movement, right? So that's the one which we are having here. So that's one. And what I will do, I will put these two guys here inside the move train. So what happens now, the train movement is connected everything here, right? So next thing is to just now move the train. So for moving the train we need to start with the animation. So what I'll do, I have to move train and I'll go to the animation panel. I want to create the animation. No problem, we can create the animation. I'll say train anim so that it will work better. Train anim is the right one. So train anim is here and you can see the timeline is here. So now it's time to move the train. So I want to move it from this direction. So I want the train to come like this from out of the camera. If you want, you can have the bigger camera area. You can go to the camera and you can have more field of view, so it will show you the more of the car, more of the train. So now when I'm moving it here, sorry, I want to move the train. When I'm moving the train from this position, so I can simply go to the first frame here, and I can simply go to position and add key. So I can see the keys here. Now I can move depending on how much frame I want. Maybe I can take 2 seconds over here. So I can go to 2 seconds here and I can move it from this place to this place. I can just simply move the whole train. So again, next thing is again add key. So now you can see 2 keys. So once I'm moving it, you can see the train is moving. Simply play it, the train is moving. But train is very fast, as you can see. It means we need more of the frame. So I can go back and I can change this to 3 seconds. So 3 seconds is the amount which is sufficient amount. So now the train is moving. So you can go even 4 seconds also. So it's again slower. That's the right speed, but I need to work on the curve, because curve is the one which is having the movement. So I can go there, I can play with the position. It's moving in the X, so because there's no value in the Y and Z, so I can simply click them and I can make them straight line. So I want to move them straight like this, as you can see. That's the one. It means now when I play this, go to first frame, when I play this here, see, it is a straight line. So guys, that's how this train thing works. If you want, you can do a little bit more. One thing you can do is you can move this a little bit down, because it can go down. So but I do not want the position. I can simply change the position to maybe 0. So not here actually. Go to first frame and I can simply say I don't want any key. I can say no key also, because I want it in the first keyframe. I want to know where it should be, so I can simply move it down, and I know that that's the value is around 4.03, around 4 actually. So what I'll do is I can simply go, and once I'm moving it, it will go back. So what I'll do is again I will go and say 4 minus 4 actually, minus 4. It came down this keyframe. Again update key, again I will go this place and I will go to minus 4. So again update key. So let's see, yeah, here it goes. So play this guy here. So if you want more of the smoke thing or anything extra, you can simply go to train or smoke property, and in the smoke you can simply go and increase the size. You can see size is here. You can have maybe 4 size, 4 and 5. So it will give the variety here. And that's all I think for right now. As you can understand how it works here, you can simply play as much as you want, and that's how your smoke will work. So if you guys liked it, and that's a way you can complete the whole thing. If anything you would like to have extra, you can ask me. You can actually replace a 3D object also. 3D object you can search in the internet. You can go for Unity 3D train. So maybe you can download this asset and train. Let's see, do we have it free or paid? It's a paid. I can say train, and I can search for the train here, and in this I can look for the free version. You can see we have the train free, we have subway $5. I can simply start by going to refine. I want to have the 2D only. Oh, sorry, 2D is not here actually. I want to go with the pricing and free assets only. So I have all these free trains here. I think this is the one which you can, industrial train, which you can download and use. It's a freight train. So, but let's see, can we download this here? I'll just copy this here and I'll go to my Unity here, and I have asset store here, and simply I can connect the asset store and replace. So you can search freight train here, that's the one, but that's very realistic. I want something cartoonish, cartoon train. So can I search something cartoon train? Because my smoke is cartoonish, so I want to keep it as a cartoon train. 3D model free. So I have Kidnap, I have free 3D here. Let's see what do we get. I can get all these real. This is the one which we can take. So I can take as Steam engine because my train is Steam one, and I think that's what I should be taking. So let's go back to this one and download 1.4 MB. Let me see whether it is 3D or some other format. We download. It is download URL. Open with this, and let me see it's what format it is. I have the model is max file. Okay, so I need a Maya file because I cannot use the max. Let me just simply try it whether I can use it or not. So I have Steam engine here which works. So it's an engine file 1.4 MB. Let me see, can I use it in Unity? Just simply close this guy here, close it, and try to import this file. So desktop and Steam engine, maybe we get it here. So that should be going to this place. It's not visible, so I cannot convert it to other format. Maybe I can search for some OBJ. I need to have the OBJ or FBX file. So let me see what do we get here. Kidnap. This is also good. You see some max. It's also max file, so I cannot use this. So this is here. I don't want his. Let's see. Can we check anything here? This is also good. I have OBJ format. And anything else we get it here. I think this is the one which we're looking for. It has a free download. So that's the one. Accept here. see whether it works or not. So downloaded, yes. Maybe I will check it. Same model, I have to check. Same one. So I need 3D model, max model, FBX model, max model, mathematics. I need OBJ model, the OBJ one which I wanted to use. I'll say download. That telling me to create a login. I do not have any other resources. Maybe I can look for some train engine. I do not have any login here. Let's create a login. I think I have login already, so I can just click on forget password, and that's one. Maybe I can change it. I want to download the train. So I'll show you once it is getting here. So very quickly I want it to be here, and I want to change the password. Okay, maybe it is here. Okay, so click it here. What I want both. Say when you click, and I want it to be having here. So this is what I want. I want the OBJ file. So click on the download. Save. Okay. Here. So double click. That's the one. So I want it to be on desktop. That's my toy train. Let's say toy train. Toy train is here. So let me see whether it works or not. First of all, so I will be clicking it off. And toy train. Yeah, we get it as a model. So delete this here, and move the toy train here. So it's very huge size train, but that's what we wanted. So let's rotate this guy to 90° minus, and can simply scale down, maybe 0.5 or 0.1. I want to check the animation and the train movement, so I again open my animation sequence. So the train is here. I want to match it with this one, or maybe I can simply delete the keyframes. So train is here. My train has come here, so I'll again go back to the train movement, and I'll move it here. So that's how it looks like. Let me simply move it down. So the train is here. For time being, I will delete the train. So this train is here. So this smoke is here. simply move the train inside this, not inside the smoke. I want to move this inside the train movement. So let me see what I can do is with the color. I want to check where my smoke comes from. But this is still a nice looking train, is the real one. So I would say either you download the 2D train, or else you simply, if I move it up, it looks like this. But I'm not sure it will look good if I move it, because it is not a 3D train. And again, and you can change the camera angle, because that's very high. You can change it to maybe 60 or something. So that will be the real camera angle. You can, once you want to know how was the real camera angle, you can simply click on the create, and I want to create a camera actually. Where is camera property? Camera is here. So once you click the camera, you have 60 values. So 60 value is the right camera value. Click the camera here and go to camera, and 60 is here. Okay. So that's what it looks like here. So if I move it back like this, the train will look like this. So train will go like this. But since my smoke is 2D, I need to put a 2D train. So you can simply go back again to the train that you had already, because that's was a good looking train. I just showed you how you can download the train and use it here. So I'm not using it here. I can simply go back to my train and simply delete my toy train here. So that train is moving. I think I have a train movement here. So delete the train here, and I believe I have the animation ready here. Delete the train, delete it here, and we can go back to animation, window animation. You can simply press Control 6 also for that purpose. That's what I have. And oh, I think animation is gone. I have to go back again and do. So do we have animation? No, I need to put again animation here. I think, yeah, I have the animation. Yeah, it's moving. Yeah, good. That's what I wanted. I don't want any toy train here, so delete the toy train, delete this guy, delete. So I have train and smoke. So you can decide whatever you wanted here. So by using these two things, we have created this animation here. Again, I can go Control 6 for my viewport. So simply you can play it around like this. So hope you guys understand what it is here. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.